Thomas and His Friends, Episode 1, Harvey's Big Job. Harvey is a crane engine that lives on the island of Sodor with his friends. When he was brought here to the railway helper to see if he was good. But after all that happened, Sir Tottenham decided to keep him, and he felt good. But unfortunately, in the past, some of the engines didn't like him because he was a crane engine. And Harvey wished that he had an important job like Thomas, or shot trucks like Duncan. Or instead if he didn't have to pull the breakdown train or Rocky. Harvey wished that someday that would happen, but he knew that Sir Tottenham didn't have any jobs for him right now. One day Harvey was resting and so Duncan came up with some trucks. He was shunting them into one's goods train. "Hi, Harvey," he said. "Hello," he said sadly. "Why are you sad?" said Duncan. "Well," said Harvey, "I don't have any jobs to do." "You always have a job," said Duncan. "No," said Harvey, "I always have to pull the breakdown train whenever there's an accident." "Oh," said Duncan, "that's not a fun job." "It's not," said Harvey, "and some of the engines don't like me." "Ooh," said Duncan, "well, you might have to be careful. Of James and the... Actually, I heard from James and the Diesels that they don't like you." Harvey was upset. He was sad. "Don't worry. I'm pretty sure Sir Tottenham will let you pull an important train. I'm pretty sure that he let that happen." And he was off. Harvey was sad. He just wished that maybe someday he could pull a train like Thomas. He could pull a train like Thomas. But he knew that would sometime happen one day. One day he was just resting when suddenly Thomas pulled up with his coaches, Annie and Clever. "Hi, Harvey," he said. "Hello," said Harvey sadly. "Why are you sad?" said Thomas. "Well," said Harvey, "I don't have an important job." Thomas was sad for him. "Don't worry, I'm pretty sure I have a very important job." "Oh," said Harvey, "I'm pretty sure I will," he said. "Maybe someday that will happen. Besides, I think you have an important job today." "What is it?" said Harvey. "Another accident," he said crossly. "Another accident?" "No," said Thomas. "We got a surprise for you." "Okay," said Harvey. He uncoupled from the breakdown train, and Thomas backed up. Harvey moved up to the other line as well, and he saw that Edward was bringing in his own coaches. "There you go," said Edward. "Whoa," said Harvey. "What's going on?" "Well," said Thomas, as he popped back up, we already heard that we've been talking, and unfortunately, we've been talking, and you never get an important job on Sodor. Is that right?" "Yes," said Harvey. "But this year," Edward approached, "but this year, Harvey..." "Well, what about James? Isn't he supposed to do this?" "No," said Thomas. "He's supposed to. He can't pull anything anymore now, so then Sir Tottenham couldn't trust him." "Why?"
Yeah.
From Diesel 10. Ever since James helped the Diesels take over Sodor, ever since James helped Diesel 10 take over Sodor, he was nothing but trouble, and Sir Tottenham or the station master trusted him. And the Diesels did not like James, and James did not like the Diesels. Because Diesel and Bud Splatter and Rex were actually not nice people. They knew that they were mean Diesels, and they can cause lots of trouble. He knew that someday maybe Harvey wished that someday he would be okay. "I gotta go," said Edward. "Goodbye, Harvey. Have a good day." And he rode away. "I gotta go pull Rocky." "Well," said Harvey, "I must be on my way." But unfortunately, as he started, the express The coaches were actually heavy. The coaches were heavy. The coaches were heavy at first as he got up the first hill. Oh dear, said Harvey. I'm pretty sure this will be doing good as well. His next stop was Brendan Dock. He had to drop off some passengers. Harvey was very happy as he pulled in. Okay, all aboard, said Harvey. Unfortunately, Cranky wasn't impressed. Then, unfortunately, there was trouble with Duncan. Unfortunately, Duncan was really having trouble. He was pushing some truck. He was taking his train up Gordon's Hill, but they were causing trouble. The train, unfortunately, was too heavy, and Duncan couldn't pull them. Phoebe was a little scared. Oh dear, he said, but it was too late. The coupling between it snapped. And Phoebe went down the hill. But unfortunately, the trucks were really over the hill. They were coming down. Harvey knew he had to move out of the way. Unfortunately, Harvey's train was too small. It was too big to get through. He had to go through so he can be saved himself. So he decided to move his train. He went through. And they were saved just in time. The trucks were laughing. Catch us if you can! As they raced away. Duncan raced quickly back to where Harvey was. Harvey turned around and he was upset. Oh dear, said Harvey sadly. My first day with coaches? This is terrible. Don't worry, Harvey, said Duncan. I'm pretty sure that you'll get your job back. I'm pretty sure you'll be happy again. I'm pretty sure you'll be okay. I hope so, said Harvey. Just then, they heard a boom. Said Harvey, this isn't good. He was right. Fortunately, the trucks did not stop. They kept on going. Phoebe screamed, help! He said as the trucks went down the hill. Faster, faster, they shouted. Thomas was sitting in the siding. He was about to go when it was too late. Luckily, no one was hurt. But Thomas was in trouble. Harvey said, oh dear, I wasted my time for nothing. I have to go save Thomas. Harvey knew he had to save Thomas quickly. He soon got the breakdown train, and he rushed up to the accident. To go help Thomas. He rushed over and went to help Thomas with the accident.